Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? I'm okay. I was outside working a little bit. Kind of warm, windy though. We're lucky. Um, oh, I was just gonna check in and say again, I know some people are worried. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm okay. Trust me. You can trust me. You know that. I never lie to you. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. It's just like me showing you them words. I said it'd be a week. It was a week on the day. It's like I got to do this today. That's what I promised. That's who I am. I really am. I'm a woman of my word like that. So better be a darn good excuse if a person doesn't keep their word, huh? So, yeah, I was thinking of truths and half truths and stuff like that. People and they're like, well, when you only do half of what God tells you to do, it's like eating peanuts and opening them up and there's no peanut in there. It's like a rip-off. I was just thinking about that, so thought I'd lay that one on you. You know, don't you just hate it when people say they're going to do something and they don't do what they say they're going to do? You know, there's nothing to me more disgusting. I was going to get on here and rant about deviates and the seven deadly sins and everything else, but nobody seems to be listening anyway. Honestly, the only people talking about it are the people that have been victims. And I don't consider myself a victim. Good thing I went through them things because now I know who I'm battling. You know, that's a fact. I could care less what you do to this body. Don't care. I really don't care. But I wanted to get on here and say, don't worry, I'm okay. I really am. I know you know what happened to me and how I get attacked and shit. Just don't worry about that. I'm all right. It's nothing new. No. And I trust, have every faith it'll end. So, yeah. Oh, JB Rock, hey. Um, AKA Satan. Let me tell you something. Satan's kind of woman isn't a nasty woman. Satan's kind of woman is a pure innocent that he can take from God. That's Satan's kind of woman. These trashy women, he don't care about them. Those are his kids. He's going to kill them. He does not care. I'll guarantee you that. So just thought I'd lay that one on you. That's the truth. Because for millenniums now, he hasn't been with the trashy side. He's been with the righteous. Been sitting alongside the righteous. Because that's his desire, you know. So his desires also lay in taking innocent and making it trashy. That's true. That part is true because that would make him feel better. It's like, you ever had that friend that um, they want you to do something that's against your principles? And if you do, it'll make them feel better because it'll make them feel like they're not as bad if they can get you to do the same thing. That's the way they do things. So, and I wanted to address something else. There was this one dude saying that he thinks that men actually, men are supposed to be leading this situation on this earth. So they say, you know, that uh if you lead your family wrong and whatnot, you're leading them down a bad path and all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. But women are sneakier. In a sense, they know people better and they're a lot smarter like that. And that's true. If you ever want to meet a real good liar, talk to a woman. She'll tell you how to do it. I'm serious. If I had ever wanted to use, when I was young, very beautiful, if I had ever wanted to use my looks or whatever for evil and gains like that, I would have been the best at it. But God took me in a different direction. Like, say, for instance, when I was into modeling or even dealing, if I had gone down to Las Vegas, God told me that I'd probably end up dead if I had gone down there. So I listened to him. You know, some people just don't listen when God's talking. You know, they think they can do half of what he says and they're going to be okay, but it just doesn't work like that. You know, I wish for people that are struggling, I wish it did work like that for you, but you know, that you could actually enter the house of God and feel clean going against what he's telling you to do, because I know specifically what he told me and the way to go. And you know what? If you're going to put things out there that are harming other people, and it literally does harm other people, like for instance, if you say or do something on your channel or in your life that I wouldn't want one of my little granddaughters around, or hearing that, even hearing that, or seeing that, or even music, if there's a certain beat or a certain something that just doesn't feel right, it's not right. And oh, excuse me, and I'm not gonna subject my loved ones to that. Well, if God tells me something in my heart and it's not righteous, and I'm telling you it's not righteous, and you choose not to listen, I'm not going to say don't kill the messenger, because I could care less. Don't kill yourself. I care about that. God told me to shut up about shit that I know about, because it just doesn't matter, because people are saying like 90% of the truth, and there's ones that know the whole story. You're not saying it. What's that going to get you? You aren't close to God. Don't pretend you're close to God when you don't do what he tells you. You know, that's bullshit. Liars, phony. You're all phony like that. Piss on it. I'm telling you like it is. Bunch of phony bastards. That's the way it is. Too bad. Don't like it, too bad. This morning, Water Bear read Daniel chapter 9. Beautiful job, Charles. Shout out. It's not easy to read the holy word out loud. So, and holy, that word's loose too, but whatever. Since I'm on the term of loose today, like in your brain, when God tells you something and then you make excuses why you're not going to do it the way he's. Now, that's one thing I don't do. I may not do what he tells me right away, but I don't make freaking excuses of why I'm not gonna. I don't make excuses for other people. I don't go along with the crowd to appease other people. So what, I let go of it. I'm going to say it like it is. I'm telling you, this is it, like it is. I let go of some of the most money, some of the most beauty in the world, because of my principles. And I'm not going to sit by and watch other people do that and say nothing. So, here's a guess what I just did. That's how I feel about you. And honestly, God feels that way too. And don't sit there and pretend that God doesn't have a temper. Don't sit there and pretend that this is all one love and we're just going to let Satan wipe his ass on our face and then come down and sit and dine with God. Don't go there. See, that's where you're going there with your stupidity. You're sickening. I'm telling you that. Keep playing. I know you learned from me, so why don't you stop damn playing? Treat me like I'm shit when I'm telling you what to do and what's up and how to do it. Listen the first damn time. Don't listen to somebody else when you know I'm speaking the truth. What the hell is that? More excuses for yourself? That's how I feel. So, like I said, I just came in from outside, got a bunch of stuff done today, and I'm thinking about getting on here later because I actually had, well, I don't know. I was going to read out of my conversation with giants, but like the first one, you guys got to get that. It's about cannibalism. Is there any part of that? Rape, raping children, pedophiles, cannibals, the, damn it, I lost the word again. Okay, well, that's okay. Um, you know, what you're perpetuating, and you know who I'm talking to, what you're perpetuating uh, is harming children. And I could just cut your head off. I really could. Chop, chop, sons of bitches. I'm serious. This is not hate speech. This is if I could, if it was allowed by God, you'd be dead. I can't, okay? So it's not hate speech. It's like I don't hate a piece of shit, but I don't want it, I might talk about it. I might say, God dang stinky shit, I hate you. You know? So that's not hatred. You know, if you're gay and you're not a pedophile, do what you will. But do it in front of one of my grandchildren and see what I do. That's a whole nother story. I don't care. I have human respect, but that only goes so far. You know. So it's like if you wanted to teach yours to be who they want to be, that's up to you. But don't lay it on me and don't, like you want to do that in public. It's like, here's a for instance. I didn't sit there making out all over the place in public. You know why? Because of my moral standards. It doesn't matter if I was with a guy or a gal or at whatever, and you people smear this shit all over TV. You pretend that it's like acceptable and whatever, you know. This is not a time or a place for the seven deadly sins to be ignored. This is a time and a place to look up them commandments and apply them along with the seven deadly sins. Look them up. They're freaking important. That's why they call them deadly. Don't you get it? Do you think I'm playing here? Do you think I do not know what I'm talking about? Really now. So, yeah, okay. Even I don't even know if you're gonna watch us, and I know you know who you are. I know you can hear my brain just fucking pissed at you because you don't listen to the right person, and that is being led astray. So, lambs to the slaughters, baby, lambs to the slaughter. But guess who's gonna slaughter you? Do you even know? You think God is not pissed? The? What the? Like, okay, see her? Just come up and like stick something in her there and see if I get pissed. You know? Think about it. I'm serious. Or have a dog come and rape her. That's even worse. Bestiality. You know? All the crap sick people do. You know? Ignoring. But you know what? The worst thing in this world is people can't control their sexualities. I'm just spitting it out at you. That's the way it is. Control yourselves. Oops. Yeah. Like my shaking. Seriously. Learn to control yourselves. That's what started this whole mess on this planet, whether you want to believe it or not. And people think, oh, yeah, Eve did something. Talking out of your ass. You don't know what you're talking about. Adam and Eve didn't do anything. Of course, Adam is Satan, but that's another story too. And they changed the names with Christ and Jesus and all that. But, it's a hard thing to explain without proof. And like I said, God told me to shut it up for a while. Actually, that's an end day thing. He's got a major surprise for you. And I'm thrilled to death. So, and I'm not going to say a word about it. All he told me is keep telling him what I tell him and confirm that, And if they don't want to listen, well, then the last day will be a lot of fun for the people that got hurt towards the people that wouldn't listen. So, whatever. That's up to you. Totally up to you. Okay, peace and out, everybody. You know, I don't like to get on here and rant all the time. I really did want to get on here and do like a pleasant video. I really swear to God I did. But with all this garbage that's going on, and I asked God, well, should I even broach the subject of people thinking, like, talking about sex like it's nothing? You know, there's a time and a place for everything. And this is not the time for that at all in our culture. If we could get that out of our culture entirely, then that would be one love. But trust me, God's not um, sitting on the sidelines jacking off because everybody's so fucking cute, you know? So just consider that. Anyway, you might be fucking cute, but you ain't that cute that you are going to save your soul by being cute. That's all there is to that. So I love you guys. I do, you know, but I don't know how much. Yeah, prove it to me. I'm proving it to you. I'm out here. I'm showing you all my flaws. So, you know, that's the way it is. You know, at least my heart isn't as sad as it was yesterday. It was pretty extremely bad, but I'm doing better today. So, yeah. Okay. Um, Peace and love from Pine City. Hope y'all have a good night. I might be back.